Hey everyone, and let's talk about all of the pro features of the iPhone 12 Pro. So as you know, you have to pay at least $200 more for the Pro model, and if you're okay with the 12 mini, then even $300 more. So what exactly are you paying for? And is it worth the money? Let's find out. First of all, with the Pro models, you have the option to go for the Max model. So if you want/need a huge device, then you're just stuck with the option to go for the Pro model, whether you like it or not. The actual 12 doesn't have the huge Max model. Okay, so let's begin with the obvious one, the telephoto lens. We know what it does. I made a specific video just about that. You can take a look at it. But basically, it's just another additional lens on the backside of the phone, which allows you to zoom in. So better optical zoom and also better portrait capabilities. Then 4 times optical zoom instead of the 2 times. I've just talked about that, but on the classic 12 you get 2x optical zoom, and on the Pro you get 4x, and Pro Max you get even 5x. Then you're also getting the LiDAR scanner on the 12 Pro. This is the black dot, the black hardware piece that you can find next to the camera lenses on the camera bump. And as you know, we also had that on the iPads, and this allows you to take better night mode photos. I mean, you can even make portrait photos in the night and dark environment, and it also allows you to have fast autofocus in the dark, and of course AR, so dramatically improved AR performance. You're also getting the Dolby Vision HDR in 60 frames per second instead of just the maximum of 30 frames per second on the iPhone 12. So far you've noticed that the only changes are regarding the camera, so if you don't take a lot of photos or you don't want to be on the extra pro level, then as of right now, you're okay with the iPhone 12, so that's very interesting. By the way, guys, if you are new on this channel and if you don't want to miss the next uploads, the next videos about the latest iPhones and software updates and things like that, make sure you subscribe and never miss anything important in the future. Now let's continue with this video. So another difference between the 12 Pro and the classic 12 is that you get surgical grade stainless steel on the 12 Pro instead of the aerospace grade aluminum. We are talking about the body of the actual iPhone. Is it a difference? Probably more advanced should be the thing that they explain next to the Pro model, naturally, but you still have the 4 times improved durability on the 12, so I do not really think that anyone will be able to see the difference, or that it's going to be something that is going to change the way you use your phone, or something that's going to save your device. It's just more fancy way of saying what they put into the chassis and into the body of the iPhone. Then the max brightness of the display is 800 nits instead of just 625, and this is going to be a difference that it's going to be noticeable in everyday life, especially in a bright sun. But both can reach the peak brightness of 1200 nits with HDR, so you have that on the 12 as well, but the classic or typical brightness can reach 800 nits. But other than that, the displays are nearly identical. If you compare, for example, the 11 Pro and 11 from last year, there was a huge difference in the display technology and quality and everything, and this year it's pretty much the same with just a couple of differences like I've mentioned. The next difference that you will actually feel is that the iPhone 12 Pro is actually 25 grams heavier than the iPhone 12. We could compare the weight of every single device. Like naturally, the heaviest is going to be the 12 Pro Max, just because it's the biggest one. But if we are just comparing the 12 and 12 Pro, which have very similar size, then it's really interesting that the 12 Pro is heavier. You also lack Apple Pro RAW on the 12, because it's a feature, like it's even has the Pro in the name, and it just pretty much allows you to take raw photos right from the camera and edit it. So more for professional photographers, and I think it just makes sense that it's only in the iPhone 12 Pro. And again, like I said, if you want to get the night mode portraits, you will have to pay the $200 or $300 more and get the 12 Pro since you don't have that functionality on the regular iPhone 12. But that is due to the fact that it doesn't feature the LiDAR scanner like I've talked about, and that's why you just can't really rely on anything, and the photos would just turn out terrible. That's why you can only get it on the Pro model. And the last difference, and I'm not sure if this can be considered as a difference, but you lack some color variants with the Pro. Actually, there are less options, but different ones. So it's difficult to say. You just get different color options with the iPhone 12 than those with the iPhone 12 Pro. But yeah, it's something different. It's not really comparable, I guess. Okay, so we reached the end of this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you don't want to miss the next uploads, the next videos, of course, unboxing of the latest iPhone 12 Pro, probably Pro Max, is the one that I'm gonna get. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss anything important. Now, thanks a lot for your support and watching, and see you guys later in the next video.